Welcome to Austria. Our world is filled with incredible destinations, but few places capture the heart and imagination quite like Austria. Shaped by centuries of history and framed by some of the most breathtaking natural landscapes, this country is a true masterpiece of culture and beauty. From the soaring peaks of the Alps to the timeless elegance of Vienna, Austria offers a journey into a land where every view tells a story, every street exudes charm, and every experience invites wonder. Join me as we explore the wonders of Austria, its majestic castles, vibrant cities, and pristine natural landscapes, each revealing a deeper connection to the past and the enchanting beauty of the present. How well do you know Austria? We have a quiz for you. Which of these dishes is often named as Austria's national dish? Comment your answer below. Austria is widely recognized as one of the world's most eco-friendly countries, thanks to its impressive environmental initiatives. Around 63% of the nation's waste is recycled, demonstrating a strong commitment to reducing landfill use and conserving natural resources. This high recycling rate reflects not only effective government policies, but also the dedication of Austrian citizens to sustainable practices. Additionally, most of Austria's electricity comes from renewable sources such as hydropower, wind, and solar energy. This reliance on clean energy significantly reduces the country's carbon footprint and highlights Austria's leadership in the global fight against climate change. By prioritizing both recycling and renewable energy, Austria stands as a model for environmental responsibility and sustainable development. Now let's begin our journey and discover the places worth visiting in Austria. Number 1. Krimml Waterfalls. The Krimml Waterfalls, Austria's tallest and one of its most breathtaking natural wonders, plunge dramatically in 3 powerful tiers with a total drop of 380 meters. Located in the Hohensalzburg National Park, they are surrounded by lush alpine forests, wildflower meadows, and snow-capped peaks that create an almost storybook backdrop. Fed by glacial meltwater from the Krimml Waterfalls, the falls roar with impressive force in spring and early summer, sending fine mist into the air that cools and refreshes visitors along the scenic trail. This mist is said to have health benefits, especially for respiratory wellness, making the site both a feast for the eyes and a balm for the lungs. Viewing platforms at various levels allow visitors to experience the falls from different perspectives, from feeling the thunderous spray at the base to admiring sweeping views of the valley from above. The nearby village of Krimml offers charming inns and cafes, making it an ideal starting point for hiking adventures into the surrounding alpine wilderness. For Austria, Krimml Waterfalls is more than a tourist attraction. It's a natural masterpiece, a meeting point of raw power and serene beauty that captures the essence of the country's mountain landscapes. Number 2. Kreuzenstein Castle. Perched on a hilltop north of Vienna, Kreuzenstein Castle rises like something out of a storybook, its towers, turrets, and stone walls silhouetted against the sky. Overlooking the rolling countryside and the Danube River, this picture-perfect medieval fortress offers not only sweeping views, but also a journey into centuries of European history. Though it appears timeless, Kreuzenstein, as we see it today, is a 19th century reconstruction built upon the ruins of a medieval stronghold. Its architecture draws from authentic salvaged elements sourced from across Europe, giving it an atmosphere so convincing that it has often been used as a filming location for historical dramas and fantasy films. Inside, visitors find a treasure trove of medieval artifacts, from armor and weaponry to intricate furnishings, each telling a fragment of the castle's layered past. The inner courtyard and great hall echo with the spirit of chivalry, while the surrounding landscape invites slow, scenic walks. For travelers seeking romance, history, and cinematic charm, Kreuzenstein Castle stands as one of Austria's most enchanting heritage sites. A fortress where past and imagination meet high above the Danube. Number 3. Grossglockner, Austria. Rising to 3,198 meters above sea level, the Grossglockner stands as Austria's highest mountain, a towering sentinel of the Hohe Tauern range whose snow-clad peak has captivated mountaineers, nature lovers, and dreamers for centuries. Its dramatic pyramidal form, often wreathed in shifting clouds, dominates the horizon and inspires both awe and humility. The mountain is more than a natural marvel. It is a symbol of Austria's alpine heritage. Ancient trade routes once wound through its valleys, and for generations, shepherds, miners, and travelers have navigated its challenging terrain. Today, the famous Grossglockner High Alpine Road, an engineering triumph completed in 1935, snakes its way up the mountainside, offering travelers breathtaking views at every turn. This scenic route connects Salzburg and Carinthia, tracing a path through meadows, glaciers, and sheer cliffs where marmots and ibex roam freely. At its base lies the Pasterze Glacier, the largest in Austria, a slow-moving river of ice that has carved the landscape over millennia. Though climate change has shortened its reach, the glacier still gleams under the summer sun, its crevasses glowing with a haunting blue light. From here, mountaineers set out to conquer the summit, tackling rock, ice, and thin air to stand at the rooftop of the nation. The Grossglockner is also steeped in legend. Local folklore tells of giants, buried treasures, and a bell said to toll in the heart of the mountain. These stories, whispered from generation to generation, lend a mystical air to an already commanding presence. In every season, the Grossglockner draws visitors, skiers in winter, hikers and cyclists in summer, and photographers year-round, eager to capture its shifting moods. It is not merely a destination, but an experience of altitude and grandeur, where nature's scale dwarfs human ambition. And the crisp mountain air seems to carry the very spirit of Austria's wild heart. Number 4. Margaritze Reservoir. Margaritze Reservoir is a tranquil alpine jewel cradled high in the Austrian Alps, its serene turquoise waters reflecting the snow-capped peaks that surround it. Fed by glacial melt, the lake shimmers like liquid sapphire under the mountain sun, creating a scene that feels almost otherworldly. Tucked within the Hohensalzburg National Park, this reservoir lies at the foot of Austria's tallest mountain, Grossglockner, and is framed by rugged cliffs, lush alpine meadows, and cascading streams. The air here is crisp and cool, carrying the scent of wildflowers in summer and the soft whisper of snow in winter. Accessible via the Grossglockner High Alpine Road, Margaritze Reservoir is a dream spot for photographers, hikers, and nature lovers alike. Its calm surface mirrors the surrounding peaks, changing hues with the shifting light, from deep emerald in the morning to brilliant turquoise by midday. Whether you're pausing on a scenic drive, trekking one of the nearby trails, or simply soaking in the stillness, Margaritze Reservoir offers a rare blend of dramatic mountain grandeur and peaceful solitude, an alpine vista you'll carry in memory long after you leave. Number 5. Heiligenblut, Austria. Cradled high in the Austrian Alps at nearly 1,300 meters above sea level, the village of Heiligenblut is a place where storybook charm meets dramatic mountain grandeur. Celebrated by mountaineers as one of the most spectacular settlements in the entire alpine region, it offers a rare harmony of cultural heritage and unspoiled nature. Set within the sweeping expanse of Hohensalzburg National Park, Heiligenblut basks beneath the shadow of the mighty Grossglockner, Austria's highest peak. Rising sharply into the sky, the Grossglockner forms a striking backdrop to the village's iconic Gothic church, its slender spire pointing heavenward as if in conversation with the mountains themselves. Here, every view feels like a painting. Alpine meadows awash in wildflowers, glacier-fed streams cascading down rocky slopes, and snow-capped summits catching the glow of dawn. In summer, hikers and cyclists follow scenic trails that weave through valleys and over high passes. In winter, skiers carve graceful arcs into powdery slopes with the village lights twinkling below. Yet Heiligenblut is more than a base for adventure. Its cobbled lanes, traditional chalets, and centuries-old customs offer an intimate glimpse into alpine life, where hospitality runs as deep as the surrounding valleys. For travelers, Heiligenblut is both a gateway and a sanctuary, a starting point for exploring the legendary Grossglockner high alpine road, and a tranquil retreat where time slows to the rhythm of the mountains. It is a place where nature's majesty and human warmth meet, leaving an imprint as enduring as the peaks that guard it. '6. Pasterze Glacier. The Pasterze Glacier, the largest in Austria, unfurls like a frozen river across 8.4 kilometers, covering an area of 18.5 square kilometers within the heart of the Hohensalzburg Massif, one of the nation's most legendary mountain ranges. Born at a staggering 3,453 meters above sea level, where thin air and relentless cold allow ancient layers of ice to endure, the glacier carves its way down to about 2,100 meters, creating a breathtaking sweep of glacial blues, silvery whites, and rugged rock. This descent tells a story written over millennia, with each crevasse and meltwater stream tracing the slow, steady movement of ice through time. The famed Grossglockner high alpine road winds close to this frozen giant, leading travelers to the Kaiser Franz Josefs Höhe viewpoint. A vantage point where the glacier reveals its full grandeur against the backdrop of Austria's highest peak, the Grossglockner. From here, the scene is nothing short of cinematic. The glacier gleams under the alpine sun, waterfalls cascade down nearby cliffs, and the surrounding peaks stand like silent guardians over this pristine wilderness. For hikers, mountaineers, and photographers, Pasterze is both a challenge and an inspiration, a place where nature's scale humbles and its beauty lingers. But it is also a reminder of fragility, as warmer summers continue to reshape its icy expanse. Visiting the Pasterze Glacier is not just witnessing a marvel of the Alps, it's standing at the intersection of awe and urgency, where the grandeur of nature meets the pressing story of our changing climate. Number 7. Hohenwerfen Castle. Rising dramatically above the Salzburg Valley, Hohenwerfen Castle is a medieval fortress that seems plucked from the pages of a storybook. Its stone walls and towers framed by the jagged peaks of the northern limestone Alps. Located in Austria's Pongau district, this stronghold shares its architectural lineage with the more famous Hohensalzburg fortress, as both were commissioned during the same era. Perched on a rocky outcrop 113 meters above the valley floor, the castle commands sweeping views in all directions, its presence unmistakable whether approached from the north or south. Construction began between 1075 and 1078 under the orders of Archbishop Gebhard of Salzburg, at a time when such fortifications were vital for securing territory and trade routes. In its early days, Hohenwerfen was a practical military bastion, stark, utilitarian, and built purely for defense. But in the century following the Crusades, its fortifications were expanded and refined. The addition of embrasures, oriels, and flanking towers transformed it into the formidable and picturesque fortress we see today, blending defensive might with medieval architectural elegance. Over the centuries, Hohenwerfen Castle has served many roles, from military garrison to prison, even as a hunting lodge for Salzburg's archbishops. Today, it welcomes visitors who come to explore its winding courtyards, climb its towers, and watch traditional falconry displays, all while surrounded by one of Austria's most breathtaking alpine landscapes. Hohenwerfen is more than a relic of stone. It is a sentinel of history, standing guard over the valley for nearly 1,000 years. Number 8. Fortress Hohensalzburg. Majestically perched atop Festungsberg Hill, Hohensalzburg Fortress dominates the skyline above the Baroque rooftops of Salzburg's UNESCO-listed Old Town. As the largest fully preserved castle in Central Europe, it stands not only as an iconic emblem of the city, but also as a powerful reminder of its storied medieval past. From its lofty vantage point, the fortress commands sweeping 360-degree views, encompassing the spires and domes of Salzburg the rolling green countryside, and the snow-capped peaks of the Alps in the distance. Its grand silhouette, visible from miles away, has watched over the city for more than 900 years. Inside, visitors can wander through ornate state rooms, historic courtyards, and medieval chambers, each echoing with centuries of history. Exhibits and guided tours bring to life tales of archbishops, imperial power, and the fortress's role in defending Salzburg through the ages. Today, Hohensalzburg Fortress is not just a relic of the past. It's a living piece of history, offering cultural events, concerts, and seasonal festivities that make every visit unforgettable. Number 9. Grüner See. Tucked away in the heart of Styria, Grüner See is a shimmering emerald jewel that has earned its place among Austria's most breathtaking natural wonders. Its vivid green hue, caused by crystal-clear snowmelt filtering through alpine meadows, gives the lake a dreamlike quality that has captivated visitors for generations. What makes Grüner See truly remarkable is its seasonal transformation. In autumn, the water retreats, revealing a serene, grassy basin, dotted with benches, trees, and winding trails, a peaceful parkland embraced by mountain slopes. Locals stroll along the dry lakebed, the quiet beauty offering a calm contrast to the bustling summer months. Come spring, as snow from the surrounding Hochschwab Mountains melts, the basin fills once again, submerging the park under up to 12 meters of water. Paths vanish beneath rippling green, and trees stand partially submerged, their trunks swaying gently in the currents. It's an ethereal underwater world that lures divers, photographers, and travelers eager to witness nature's artistry in motion. Whether tranquil meadow or sparkling lake, Grüner See remains a place where time seems to stand still. A reminder of nature's quiet power to reshape the world, season after season. Number 10. Göttweig Abbey. Standing proudly above the eastern gateway to the Wachau Valley in Lower Austria, Göttweig Abbey is a stunning blend of spiritual heritage, Baroque artistry, and breathtaking scenery. Founded in 1083 by Bishop Altmann of Passau and entrusted to the Benedictines in 1094, the abbey has been a living center of monastic life for nearly 1,000 years. Its transformation into the grand complex we see today began in the early 18th century under the vision of architect Johann Lucas von Hildebrandt, one of the Baroque era's greatest masters. Recognized as part of the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Wachau cultural landscape since 2001, the abbey draws visitors from across the globe. Its most celebrated feature is the imperial staircase, completed in 1739, adorned with a monumental ceiling fresco by Paul Troger. This vibrant masterpiece, depicting the transfiguration of Emperor Charles VI, spans an awe-inspiring 77 square meters and is regarded as one of the finest Baroque staircases in Europe. The imperial wing also houses the prince's and emperor's rooms, where richly decorated interiors host rotating exhibitions of the abbey's art and historical treasures. Beyond its cultural offerings, Göttweig Abbey remains a functioning monastery with a community of around 45 Benedictine monks who uphold centuries-old traditions of prayer, study, and hospitality. Nicknamed the Austrian Monte Cassino for its commanding hilltop location, the abbey rewards visitors with sweeping views of the Wachau's terraced vineyards, the blue ribbon of the Danube River, and the rolling foothills of the Alps. Whether you come for history, art, faith, or simply the view, Göttweig Abbey offers a timeless journey through Austria's cultural and spiritual heart. Number 11. Gmunden. Gmunden, a postcard-perfect lakeside treasure, lies gracefully on the northern shore of the 12-kilometer-long Grüner See in Austria's stunning Salzkammergut region. Known for centuries as a summer retreat, it has been a favored destination for relaxation, culture, and nature lovers alike. The town's reputation for brine and salt spa traditions dates back hundreds of years, drawing visitors who come to rejuvenate in its therapeutic waters and breathe the crisp alpine air. Founded in the 12th century, Gmunden is steeped in history. Its charming old town invites exploration, with narrow cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and the graceful spire of the parish church of St. Nicholas rising above the rooftops. The historic Rathaus, Town Hall, with its ornate ceramic facade and flower-filled balconies, is a local landmark and a testament to the town's craftsmanship. Nature frames every view in Gmunden. The Grüner See's crystal-clear waters mirror the surrounding mountains, most notably the Kreuzenstein, whose rugged silhouette dominates the horizon. Visitors can take scenic boat rides across the lake, join guided hikes into the hills, or explore the tranquil shores on foot or by bike. In summer, kayaking, sailing, and swimming are popular, while the crisp autumn months transform the surrounding forests into a blaze of gold and red. A highlight for many is the Schloss Ort, a romantic lakeside castle perched on a tiny island and connected to the mainland by a long wooden bridge. Dating back to the 10th century, this fairy tale-like fortress has inspired countless photographs and served as a filming location for Austrian television dramas. Number 12. Schloss Ort. Gracefully poised on the shimmering waters of Grüner See in Gmunden, Schloss Ort is one of Austria's most enchanting landmarks. Just 19 kilometers from Vöcklerbruck, the gateway to the famed Salzkammergut resort region, this fairy tale castle captures the essence of alpine romance and history. Founded around 1080 by Hartnidus of Ort, The castle's medieval origins are woven into its stone walls, which have witnessed centuries of transformation. Significant renovations during the 13th century reshaped its structure, while in 1483 it entered the possession of Frederick III, Holy Roman Emperor, ushering in an era of imperial ownership that elevated its prestige. Linked to the mainland by a charming wooden bridge, Schloss Ort appears almost to float upon the lake, framed by towering mountains and changing seasons. Its idyllic setting has made it a favorite subject for painters, photographers, and romantics alike. Today, the castle continues to blend heritage with purpose, serving as a study center for the Federal Ministry for Land and Forestry. In doing so, it preserves its role not just as a historical monument, but as a living institution, a bridge between Austria's storied past and its forward-looking future. Number 13. Weiße Glacier Lake. High in the Austrian Alps, Weiße Glacier Lake invites travelers to step into a realm where nature reigns in its purest form. Nestled within the vast Hohensalzburg National Park, this glacial wonderland offers a breathtaking escape from the everyday. A scenic cable car carries visitors up to more than 2,300 meters above sea level, where crisp mountain air and sweeping panoramas unfold. Here, snow-capped peaks pierce the sky, turquoise lakes mirror the clouds, and alpine meadows bloom in short, brilliant bursts of summer color. Dubbed the Weiße Glacier World, the area embraces both adventure and tranquility. Seasoned hikers and mountaineers can challenge themselves on rugged trails, while casual explorers can enjoy gentle walks with unforgettable views. In winter, the landscape transforms into a pristine, snow-covered playground for skiing and snowshoeing. Whether you come for the thrill of high-altitude exploration or simply to stand in awe of nature's grandeur, Weißsee Gletscherwelt offers an experience that lingers long after you descend from the heights. A place where the world feels vast, pure, and endlessly inspiring. Number 14. Traunkirchen. Traunkirchen, one of the most picturesque and tranquil gems of Austria's Salzkammergut region, rests gracefully on a scenic peninsula along the western shore of Lake Traunsee. Its postcard-perfect setting is crowned by the village's historic centerpiece, the former monastery, framed by the dramatic slopes of Johannesburg Mountain and encircled by soaring alpine peaks. The breathtaking interplay of lake and mountain scenery has, for centuries, drawn painters, poets, and writers, all seeking inspiration in its serene beauty. Narrow lanes wind past traditional houses adorned with blooms, leading to quiet waterfronts where the crystal-clear waters mirror the surrounding mountains. In 2008, the heart of Traunkirchen was transformed into a traffic-free zone, enhancing its peaceful charm and allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the atmosphere without distraction. Whether you arrive to stroll its historic streets, take a boat ride across Traunsee, or simply sit on a bench, watching the ripples dance across the water, Traunkirchen offers a timeless escape into Austrian alpine tranquility. Number 15. Gollinger Wasserfall. The Gollinger Waterfall, also called Schwarzbachfall, is one of Salzburg's most enchanting natural treasures, a place where raw power meets serene beauty. Cascading an impressive 75 meters in two dramatic stages, the waterfall sends a misty spray into the air, creating rainbows on sunny days and a soothing soundtrack of rushing water. Nestled within a lush, fairy-tale-like forest at the foot of the Tenningsberg Mountains, this spot feels worlds away from the bustle of daily life. A short, scenic hike leads you through moss-covered rocks shaded pathways, and the gentle sounds of the Schwarzbach stream until the waterfall comes into full, awe-inspiring view. Photographers are captivated by its ever-changing moods, from the thunderous force of snowmelt in spring to the tranquil, crystal-clear flows of summer. For nature lovers, it's an ideal place to pause, breathe, and let the beauty of Austria's landscapes work its quiet magic. Whether you visit as part of a Salzburg countryside tour or make it a dedicated destination, Göttweig Waterfall offers a timeless reminder of nature's elegance and strength. Number 16. Tronsee Lake. Nestled in the heart of Austria's Salzkammergut region, Tronsee Lake sits gracefully at 191 meters above sea level, making it the lowest lake in Austria, yet one of the most breathtaking in its surroundings. Enveloped by emerald hills, dense forests, and sheer limestone peaks, it's a landscape where nature and culture blend seamlessly. Stretching nearly 12 kilometers in length and plunging to depths of over 190 meters, Tronsee is also Austria's deepest lake. Its waters are famed for their clarity, reflecting the ever-changing moods of the sky and the rugged slopes that embrace it. The lake's crown jewel is the historic town of Gmunden, known for its romantic lakeside promenade, 17th-century Ort castle floating on the water, and a long tradition of fine ceramics. In summer, Tronsee hums with life. Sailboats skim across its surface, windsurfers dance with the breeze, and swimmers slip into its cool, refreshing depths. Anglers can find piece-casting lines for pike, perch, and whitefish, while hikers venture into surrounding trails for panoramic views that steal the breath away. When winter arrives, the atmosphere transforms into a tranquil wonderland, with snow-dusted peaks framing the still waters, creating postcard-perfect scenes. No matter the season, Tronsea offers a rare harmony, an alpine lake that invites both adventure and quiet reflection. Whether you're sipping coffee in a lakeside cafe, exploring centuries-old castles, or simply letting the mountain air rejuvenate your spirit, Tronsea Lake is a timeless escape into Austria's natural and cultural soul. Number 17. Melk Abbey, Austria's crown jewel of the Danube. Rising majestically on a rocky outcrop above the shimmering blue waters of the Danube River, Melk Abbey is more than just a monastery. It is a masterpiece of art, faith, and history. Widely celebrated as one of Europe's greatest examples of Baroque architecture, this Benedictine abbey is also honored as a UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site, attracting visitors from across the globe. Its story begins in the 11th century, when Leopold II, Margrave of Austria, granted the hilltop fortress to Benedictine monks, who transformed it into a center of learning and spirituality. Over the centuries, Melk evolved into a beacon of education, housing one of the world's most important monastic libraries and nurturing a tradition of scholarship that continues to this day. Walking through its grand entrance, visitors are greeted by sunlit courtyards, ornate facades, and the harmonious curves of Baroque design. The marble hall, lavishly decorated with red marble columns, gold accents, and a ceiling fresco depicting the triumph of faith, is a true showstopper. From the balcony, the view stretches far over the Wachau Valley, a UNESCO-listed landscape of vineyards, quaint villages, and river bends. But the abbey's interior holds treasures just as captivating. The library, a sanctuary of wisdom, home to over 100,000 volumes, including rare medieval manuscripts beneath breathtaking frescoed ceilings. The Abbey Church, a golden marvel where every inch is adorned with gilded woodwork, dramatic sculptures, and vivid paintings, radiating both divine grandeur and artistic mastery. The Melk Abbey Museum offers a deeper dive into monastic life, with exhibits on religious art, the Abbey's restoration, and its role through Austria's turbulent history. Outside, the Abbey gardens bloom in vibrant symmetry, inviting tranquil strolls past the Baroque pavilion, whose frescoes depict idyllic landscapes and allegorical scenes. The historic bastion provides yet another panoramic vantage point over the Danube and the surrounding countryside. Today, the Benedictine monks of Melk remain as committed to their mission as their predecessors, engaging in pastoral care, education, cultural preservation, and environmental stewardship. The abbey also serves as an active high school, further cementing its role as a living institution rather than a relic of the past. Visiting Melk Abbey is more than a sightseeing stop. It's stepping into a living tapestry where centuries of devotion, art, and knowledge converge. Whether you come for its breathtaking architecture, its riverside vistas, or its peaceful gardens, Melk Abbey leaves an impression as enduring as the Danube itself. Number 18. Gössau Valley, Austria's alpine gem. Tucked away in Austria's Salzkammergut region, Gössau Valley is a storybook alpine escape. Famous for its pristine lake, postcard-perfect meadows, and jaw-dropping views of the Dachstein, a majestic peak that seems to watch over the entire valley. This is the kind of scenery that makes you want to stop, breathe deeply, and just take it all in. The valley is framed by ancient forests and rolling mountain pastures, where wildflowers paint the hillsides in summer and snow blankets the land in winter. It's a year-round paradise for hikers, cyclists, photographers, and anyone who loves the restorative power of nature. One of its most treasured features is the primeval forest of Gössau, an enchanting remnant of untouched wilderness where towering, centuries-old trees form a living cathedral of green. Walking here feels like stepping back in time, each path revealing a world of rare plants, hidden streams, and the quiet hum of mountain life. In every season, Gössau Valley offers a different kind of magic, from mirror-like reflections of the Dachstein in the lake's still waters to crisp alpine air that refreshes the soul. Whether you're chasing adventure or seeking peace, this valley is a reminder of why the Alps remain one of the world's great natural wonders. Number 19. Hallstatt, Salzkammergut. Tucked between the glassy waters of Hallstatt Lake and the towering peaks of the Dachstein Alps, Hallstatt is a jewel of Austria's Salzkammergut region, a place where history and nature intertwine in postcard perfection. This tiny market town carries a legacy stretching back thousands of years, its name forever linked to the white gold that built its fame, salt. The nearby Salzburg, Salt Mountain, has been mined since prehistoric times, making Hallstatt one of the oldest known salt-producing centers in the world. Today, visitors can descend into the ancient salt mines to trace the footsteps of miners who worked these tunnels millennia ago, uncovering the story of how salt shaped the region's culture, economy, and global connections. Wandering through the historic center, one finds cobblestone lanes hugging the edge of the lake, flanked by pastel houses adorned with flower boxes that spill color over wooden balconies. Every turn offers a perfect tableau: church spires mirrored in the water, alpine slopes dusted with snow in winter, or lush green hills in summer. Beyond its picture-perfect charm, Hallstatt invites a slower rhythm. Scenic walking paths trace the lake's edge. Boats glide quietly across shimmering waters, and every breeze carries the scent of alpine air mixed with the faint whisper of its salt-rich past. For travelers, Hallstatt is more than just a beautiful destination. It is a living time capsule where ancient heritage meets breathtaking landscapes, and where the story of salt is written into the stones, mountains, and waters of the Salzkammergut. Number 20. Hallstatt Lake. Cradled in the heart of Austria's Salzkammergut region, Hallstatt Lake shimmers like a mirror to the surrounding Alps, its glassy surface reflecting snow-capped peaks, forested slopes, and the storybook village that shares its name. Recognized as part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this alpine lake has enchanted visitors for centuries with its perfect blend of natural beauty and cultural charm. Fed by glacial streams, the lake's crystal-clear waters change with the seasons, from deep sapphire under summer skies to silver mist in autumn mornings, and finally to a quiet, frozen expanse in winter. Boats glide gently across its surface, swans drift along the shoreline, and the air carries the faint scent of pine and mountain wind. Beyond its scenic appeal, Hallstatt Lake is steeped in history. The region's salt mining heritage stretches back over 7,000 years, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited areas in Europe. The village's pastel-colored houses, clinging to the narrow strip between lake and mountain, speak to generations who have balanced life between water and rock. For travelers, Hallstatt Lake offers more than just a view. It's a place to slow down and let the rhythm of nature take over. Whether paddling across its tranquil waters, cycling its perimeter, or simply watching the sunset turn the mountains to gold, the lake leaves a mark on the heart that lingers long after departure. Here, water and history flow together, creating an experience as timeless as the mountains that guard its shores. Number 21. Hintere Gössaussee. Tucked away in the heart of Austria's Dachstein Mountains, Hintere Gössaussee is a hidden alpine gem where raw wilderness and serene beauty meet. Remote and less frequented than its famous sibling, Vordere Gössaussee, this tranquil lake rewards those who venture further with an atmosphere of untouched splendor. The lake's emerald green waters shimmer beneath towering peaks, mirroring jagged ridges and snow-capped summits in perfect stillness. On clear days, the reflection of the mighty Dachstein Glacier creates a breathtaking panorama that feels almost otherworldly. For adventurers, the surrounding trails promise discovery. Hiking paths wind through dense forests and rocky outcrops, leading to awe-inspiring viewpoints where the grandeur of the Alps stretches endlessly before you. The area is also famed for its Via Ferrata routes, offering climbers heart-pounding challenges with unmatched views over the Gössau Valley. Yet Hintere Gössaussee is not only for thrill seekers. Its secluded shores invite quiet moments of reflection, the rhythmic lapping of water blending with birdsong and the whisper of mountain breezes. A picnic by the lake, or a simple pause to take in the silence, can be just as unforgettable as scaling its peaks. In every season, Hintere Gössaussee tells a different story, from wildflower meadows in summer to golden forests in autumn. and a frozen wonderland in winter. It is a place where nature feels both intimate and immense, a destination that captures the soul of the Austrian Alps in one serene, spectacular setting. Number 22. Spiegelsee Lake. Perched high in the Reiterarm region near Schladming, Spiegelsee, literally Mirror Lake, is a jewel of the Austrian Alps that draws hikers, photographers, and dreamers in equal measure. Officially known as Mittlerer Gasselsee, this alpine lake has earned its poetic nickname from the stunning reflections it casts on calm, windless days. When the waters lie undisturbed, the Dachstein peaks appear in perfect symmetry, their rugged summits and snowy ridges mirrored so clearly it feels as though sky and mountain have descended into the lake itself. The effect is so enchanting that many visitors time their hikes for early mornings or late afternoons, when the light is soft and the reflections most vivid. Beyond its visual magic, the journey to Spiegelsee is part of its charm. Trails weave through alpine meadows dotted with wildflowers, the air scented with pine, and the sound of cowbells echoing in the distance. Each step brings a sense of tranquility, culminating in the breathtaking view that has made this lake one of the most photographed natural wonders in Austria. Spiegelsee is not just a place to see, it is a place to pause, reflect, and feel immersed in the grandeur of the Alps. Whether shrouded in morning mist or gleaming under the midday sun, it remains an unforgettable window into the harmony between mountain and sky. Number 23. Dachstein Mountain. Rising proudly in the northern limestone Alps, the Dachstein Massif stands as one of Austria's most iconic natural wonders. Its highest peak, the Hohe Dachstein, soars above the surrounding valleys, crowned with rugged cliffs, glittering glaciers, and panoramic views that have drawn adventurers for centuries. The Dachstein is more than just a mountain. It is a world of contrasts. On its snowy slopes, skiers and snowboarders carve through powder during winter, while in the warmer months, hikers and climbers take to its jagged ridges and meadows scattered with alpine flowers. Beneath its surface, a hidden labyrinth awaits. Over 240 caves weave through the massif, offering explorers a glimpse into frozen chambers, subterranean rivers, and ancient geological formations. Equally famous are the Pasterze Glaciers, among the most remote and striking in the Alps. Though slowly retreating with time, they remain a symbol of natural majesty, shimmering ice fields that reflect both the beauty and fragility of the mountain world. For travelers, the Dachstein offers a mix of thrill and tranquility, whether standing on a glacier, gazing across endless peaks, or descending into the mysterious silence of its caves. Visitors find themselves immersed in a place where the raw power of nature meets timeless alpine charm. The Dachstein is not just a destination, it is a natural treasure, a realm of snow, stone, and silence that continues to inspire awe in all who venture into its heights and depths. Number 24. Tyrol. Set in the heart of the Austrian Alps, Tyrol is a land where nature and culture intertwine seamlessly. At its center lies Innsbruck, a city of historic elegance and modern vitality, framed by snow-capped peaks that rise dramatically above its skyline. In winter, Tyrol transforms into a world-class skiing haven, renowned for its pristine slopes, cozy alpine lodges, and lively après-ski culture. Resorts here rank among the best in Europe, drawing skiers and snowboarders from across the globe. As the snow melts, the region shifts into a summer paradise. Alpine meadows burst into color, mountain lakes shimmer in the sun, and winding trails invite hikers, bikers, and nature lovers to explore landscapes of breathtaking beauty. Beyond its natural wonders, Tyrol is deeply rooted in tradition. Villages come alive with vibrant festivals, folk music, and dances that echo centuries-old customs. Its cuisine, from hearty dumplings to mountain cheeses, warms both body and soul, embodying the region's spirit of hospitality. Whether for the thrill of adventure, the charm of alpine culture, or the serenity of its landscapes, Tyrol offers a timeless escape that lingers in memory long after the journey ends. Number 25. Lake Achensee, Jewel of Tyrol. Lake Achensee, affectionately known as the Tyrolean Sea, is the largest and most majestic lake in Tyrol, Austria. Stretching nearly 7 kilometers long and over 1 kilometer wide, it holds more than 481 million cubic meters of pristine alpine water. Surrounded by the rugged peaks of the Karwendel and Rofan mountains, the lake forms a dramatic natural stage where towering cliffs meet turquoise waters, a sight that has captivated travelers for centuries. Its story is not only natural, but also cultural. In the late 19th century, Achensee became an early center of alpine tourism when steamships first sailed across its surface. Today, historic boats still cruise the lake, offering scenic rides that connect quaint lakeside villages such as Pasterze, Aschenkirch, and Morach. The lake's extraordinary clarity and color, with visibility reaching up to 10 meters, make it a paradise for water sports. In summer, its shores come alive with swimmers, sailors, windsurfers, and kiteboarders. Divers descend into its depths to explore underwater landscapes, while paddleboarders and kayakers glide peacefully across its mirrored surface. But Lake Achensee is more than just water. It's a year-round destination for nature lovers. More than 500 kilometers of hiking and cycling trails wind around the lake and into the surrounding mountains, leading adventurers to waterfalls, alpine huts, and breathtaking viewpoints. In winter, the region transforms into a snowy wonderland, with cross-country skiing tracks, toboggan runs, and snowshoeing trails, making it just as magical in the colder months. For those seeking peace and wellness, Achensee is also known for its spa traditions and herbal treatments, drawing from Tyrol's long history of natural healing. After a day of adventure, visitors can relax in lakeside resorts and enjoy hearty Tyrolean cuisine while gazing at the mountains, reflecting on the water at sunset. Whether you're drawn by its outdoor thrills, its cultural charm, or its tranquil beauty, Lake Achensee stands as one of Austria's most enchanting destinations. A true meeting point between alpine grandeur and serene waters. Number 26. Pasterze, gateway to Lake Achensee and the Karwendel. Pasterze is a charming alpine village set along the western shore of Lake Achensee in Tyrol, Austria. Nestled at the foot of the Karwendel Nature Park and framed by both the Karwendel and Rofan mountain ranges, Pasterze offers a postcard-perfect setting where shimmering lake waters meet rugged alpine peaks. The village is a four-season destination, drawing nature lovers, adventurers, and those seeking tranquility. In summer and autumn, the surrounding mountains and valleys provide countless opportunities for hiking, cycling, and Nordic walking, with trails that range from gentle lakeside paths to challenging alpine routes. The lake itself invites visitors to enjoy swimming, sailing, windsurfing, and stand-up paddleboarding, while boat cruises offer scenic journeys across the Tyrolean Sea. When winter blankets the region in snow, Pasterze transforms into a serene ski and winter sports retreat. The village serves as a gateway to cross-country skiing trails, alpine skiing slopes, and snowshoeing adventures, all set against a magical snowy landscape. Beyond its natural beauty, Pasterze holds historical and cultural significance. It was once a favored hunting ground of Emperor Maximilian III, who cherished the region for its wildlife and alpine charm. The village is also famous for its production of Tyrolean shale oil, Tiroler Steinöl, a traditional remedy extracted from oil shale in the surrounding mountains and still used today in wellness treatments, adding a unique cultural touch to the area. With its blend of breathtaking scenery, outdoor adventure, and deep-rooted traditions, Pasterze is not just a stop on the shores of Lake Achensee, it's an alpine escape where history, culture, and nature come together in perfect harmony. Number 27. Schliegeis Reservoir, Austria. Tucked deep within the Zillertal Alps, the Schliegeis Reservoir, Schliegeis Speicher, is one of Austria's most striking high alpine landscapes, a place where human engineering and raw mountain beauty meet in perfect harmony. At an altitude of 1,800 meters, the emerald green waters of the reservoir mirror the surrounding peaks, drawing travelers, hikers, and adventurers from around the world. Access to this alpine jewel comes via the Schliegeis Alpine Road, a scenic route that winds its way from the mountaineering village of Ginsling. The drive itself is an experience with hairpin bends, mountain tunnels, and dramatic panoramas that set the stage for the grandeur awaiting above. The heart of the site is the Schliegeis Dam, a monumental structure rising 131 meters high. Beyond its imposing presence, the dam plays a vital role in hydropower and energy generation, and visitors can even take guided tours to explore its inner workings, a fascinating glimpse into how modern infrastructure integrates with alpine nature. For outdoor enthusiasts, the reservoir is a gateway to adventure. Countless hiking trails begin here, leading into the high mountains toward glaciers, peaks, and alpine huts that showcase the rugged beauty of Tyrol. In summer, wildflowers scatter across the meadows, while in autumn, golden light sets the valley aglow. The Schliegeis Reservoir is more than a destination. It is an experience of contrasts, a tranquil lake cradled by towering mountains, a feat of engineering nestled in wilderness, and a place where leisure meets discovery. Whether you come to hike, to marvel, or simply to breathe in crisp alpine air, the reservoir embodies the timeless appeal of the Austrian Alps. Number 28. Plan Z, Tyrol. Cradled in the Ammergau Alps near the Austrian-German border, Plan C is a shimmering jewel of Tyrol, a lake that blends alpine serenity with recreational adventure. Covering 2.87 square kilometers or 1.11 square miles, it is the second largest natural lake in Tyrol, and its pristine waters reflect the rugged mountain peaks that surround it. What sets Plansee apart is its remarkable clarity. With depths plunging to 78 meters or 256 feet, the lake reveals shades of turquoise and deep sapphire that shift with the light. In summer, its waters warm to a refreshing 19 to 22 degrees C or 66 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit, inviting visitors to plunge into its calm embrace. Plansee is not only a haven of tranquility, but also a playground for outdoor enthusiasts. Swimming, canoeing, diving and fishing thrive here, while hiking and cycling trails wind around its shores, offering panoramic views of the alpine landscape. Divers are particularly drawn to the lake's crystal visibility, where underwater landscapes unveil an otherworldly quiet. The lake's charm deepens with its sense of timelessness. Tucked between forested slopes and alpine meadows, Plansee feels like a secluded retreat, yet it has long been a crossroads between Austria and Bavaria, carrying stories of trade, travel, and tradition. Whether gliding across its surface by canoe, resting by the shoreline with the scent of pine in the air, or watching the evening sun paint its waters gold, Plansee offers both peace and adventure. For Tyrol, it stands as a living mirror of the Alps, clear, deep, and endlessly captivating. Number 29. Burg Schleining, a fortress of history and peace. Perched above the town of Stadtschleining in Burgenland, Austria, Burg Schleining is a historic stronghold that has witnessed centuries of change. First documented in 1271 as Castrum's Leunuk, the castle held a strategic position along vital medieval trade routes, making it a valuable seat of power. Throughout its long history, Burg Schleining passed through the hands of prominent noble families, including the Lords of Gunzgussing, and later the influential Bathiani family, who shaped much of Burgenland's political and cultural landscape. The castle's roles have shifted dramatically over time. During World War I, it was used to house Russian prisoners of war. In World War II, it became both a labor camp and a POW camp, and later It served as a prison for captured Nazis. These chapters of its past stand as stark reminders of Europe's turbulent 20th century. Since 1980, Burg Schleining has taken on a new identity as a place of learning and reconciliation. Owned by the state of Burgenland, it is now home to the Austrian Study Center for Peace and Conflict Resolution, ASPR, a symbolic transformation from fortress and prison to a beacon of dialogue, diplomacy, and peace-building. Standing at 378 meters, 1,240 ft above sea level, the castle overlooks the charming town of Stadtschleining. Today, it welcomes visitors not only for its architectural beauty and medieval atmosphere, but also for its exhibitions, cultural events, and peace conferences, offering a unique blend of history and contemporary relevance. Burg Schleining is more than just a castle. It's a living monument that bridges the past and present. Reminding us how places of conflict can be reimagined as symbols of peace. Number 30. Wachau Valley, Austria. Stretching gracefully along a 36-kilometer section of the Danube River, the Wachau Valley is one of Austria's most enchanting landscapes, a living canvas where medieval towns, terraced vineyards, and castle ruins blend seamlessly with rolling hills and river bends. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it is both a cultural treasure and a feast for the senses. The valley's charm lies in its balance of history and nature. Dürnstein, with its striking blue Baroque church tower, whispers tales of Richard the Lionheart, who was once imprisoned here in the 12th century. Not far away, the Melk Abbey crowns the riverbank with golden domes and sweeping architecture, a masterpiece of Baroque art and a beacon of learning and spirituality for centuries. Yet the Wachau is equally defined by its vineyards. Ancient stone terraces, first cultivated by monks, still produce some of the world's finest Riesling and Grüner Veltliner wines, their crisp flavors shaped by the valley's unique microclimate. Wine taverns, or Hurigan, invite visitors to taste these vintages alongside rustic local dishes, creating moments where time seems to slow with each sip. Seasons transform the valley into a shifting tapestry. In spring, apricot orchards burst into blossom, painting the hillsides in soft white and pink. Summer draws cyclists and hikers along scenic trails, while autumn bathes the vineyards in gold, and the harvest fills the air with celebration. Even in winter, when mist drapes over the Danube, the valley holds a quiet, poetic beauty. The Wachau is not just a destination, it is an experience of harmony between river and stone, vineyard and monastery, past and present. For Austria, it represents both a cultural heartland and a natural sanctuary, where every winding road and every glass of wine carries the weight of centuries. Here, along the timeless Danube, the Wachau Valley stands as a testament to how history and landscape can shape one another into something enduringly beautiful. Number 31. St. Francis of Assisi Church, Vienna's neo-Romanesque jewel. The St. Francis of Assisi Church, also called the Emperor's Jubilee Church, is one of Vienna's most striking landmarks. Located at Mexiko-Platz in the city's Leopoldstadt district, near the scenic banks of the Danube River, the church is perfectly positioned for visitors, especially those arriving on river cruises, as the docks are just a short walk away. Constructed between 1898 and 1910, the church was built to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Emperor Franz Joseph I's reign. Designed in a grand neo-Romanesque style, it features eye-catching red rooftops, ornate detailing, and soaring towers that dominate the surrounding skyline. Its basilica-style layout and majestic interior reflect both historical reverence and architectural brilliance, making it a masterpiece of late 19th century design. St. Francis of Assisi Church isn't just a place of worship, it's also a beloved cultural and architectural icon of Vienna. Its location near the river and its fairy tale-like appearance make it a favorite stop for photographers, history enthusiasts, and travelers looking to experience a different side of the city's charm. Whether admired from afar while cruising the Danube or explored up close for its intricate details and peaceful atmosphere, this church stands as a timeless testament to Vienna's history, faith, and artistry. Number 32. Murau Renewable Energy Hub, Austria's green powerhouse. Tucked in the picturesque Murau region of Austria, rolling hills and alpine landscapes serve as the backdrop to one of the country's most forward-thinking energy initiatives. Here, a wind farm and solar power station work hand in hand, harnessing the power of nature to generate clean, sustainable electricity for the region. The wind farm captures the strength of alpine breezes with its towering turbines, while expansive solar arrays soak up the abundant sunshine. Together, they form a hybrid energy system that reduces carbon emissions and promotes energy independence, setting a model for other communities across Europe. Beyond their functional role, these projects also stand as symbols of Murau's commitment to renewable energy and climate action. Visitors to the area not only enjoy breathtaking mountain scenery, but can also witness how modern technology is being integrated seamlessly into nature's rhythm. By combining wind and solar power, Murau demonstrates that innovation and environmental stewardship can go hand in hand, paving the way toward a cleaner, greener future for Austria and beyond. Number 33. Lake Attersee, Austria's sparkling gem. Nestled in Austria's scenic Salzkammergut region, Lake Attersee is the country's largest lake entirely within its borders, stretching nearly 20 kilometers long and over 3 kilometers wide. Renowned for its crystal-clear turquoise waters and dramatic alpine backdrop, it's a year-round haven for both relaxation and adventure. During summer, Attersee becomes a paradise for swimming, sailing, diving, and windsurfing, thanks to its steady breezes and exceptional water clarity. The lake's underwater world, home to fascinating rock formations and rich aquatic life, makes it one of Europe's top diving destinations. Along its shores, charming villages like Attersee, Unterach, and Steinbach offer cozy inns, lakeside promenades, and traditional Austrian hospitality. Beyond water activities, the surrounding landscapes invite hiking, cycling, and paragliding, with trails leading to panoramic viewpoints that showcase the lake's shimmering surface against rolling hills and towering peaks. In autumn, the region bursts into color, while winter transforms it into a tranquil retreat near nearby ski resorts. Culturally, Lake Attersee holds a special place in history. It was a beloved summer retreat of composer Gustav Klimt, whose vibrant paintings captured the lake's beauty. Today, visitors can follow the Klimt artist trail to see the landscapes that inspired his work. Whether you're seeking thrilling water sports, peaceful mountain scenery, or a taste of Austrian culture, Lake Attersee offers a perfect blend of nature and tradition, making it a true jewel of the Salzkammergut. Number 34. Wind farm in rural Austria. In the gentle rolling landscapes of rural Austria, modern technology meets timeless countryside through the rise of wind farms. Tall, graceful turbines turn slowly against the sky, their white blades sweeping in harmony with the breeze. Far from disrupting the scenery, they stand like sentinels of progress, blending into fields of wheat, meadows dotted with wildflowers, and distant alpine ridges. These wind farms represent more than electricity. They are symbols of Austria's commitment to clean energy and sustainability. Harnessing the power of the wind, they help reduce reliance on fossil fuels, cutting emissions while supporting the country's transition to renewable energy. Life continues quietly around them. Farmers tend their land, villages with red-roofed houses cluster in the valleys, and church steeples rise modestly in the distance. The turbines turn steadily above it all, reminders that tradition and innovation can share the same horizon. For visitors, these rural wind farms offer a different kind of beauty, not just scenic, but purposeful. They show how Austria balances preservation with progress, safeguarding its natural heritage while embracing a cleaner, more sustainable future powered by the wind. Number 35. Lehner Wasserfall, a natural gem in Tyrol. Tucked away in the picturesque Ötztal Valley of Tyrol, Austria, the Lehner Wasserfall is one of the region's most breathtaking waterfalls, cascading dramatically down rugged cliffs surrounded by alpine forests. This natural wonder offers a refreshing escape into the wild beauty of the Austrian Alps. Standing at around 80 meters high, the waterfall is not only a spectacular sight, but also a hub for adventure seekers. The area is famous for via ferrata climbing routes, where thrill seekers can scale secured paths alongside the roaring cascade, an exhilarating experience with incredible panoramic views. For those who prefer something more relaxed, scenic walking trails lead visitors through tranquil forests to viewing platforms where the power and mist of the falls can be fully enjoyed. The Lena Wasserfall is also steeped in local culture, with traditional alpine huts nearby offering a taste of Tyrolean hospitality. It's a place where nature, sport, and culture come together, making it a must-visit stop in the Ötztal Valley. Whether you come for the adrenaline rush of climbing, the peaceful forest walks, or simply to admire its natural majesty, Lena Wasserfall captures the essence of Tyrol's alpine charm. Number 36. Melnik Fall, a jewel of the Maltertal Valley. The Melnik Fall, located in the breathtaking Maltertal Valley of Carinthia, Austria, is one of the country's most spectacular natural wonders. Towering at nearly 300 meters in height, it ranks among the highest waterfalls in Austria, captivating visitors with its dramatic cascade and alpine charm. Fed by the Melnickbach stream, the waterfall's waters originate from the pristine Melnicksee lakes, nestled high in the surrounding mountains. As the water plunges down rugged cliffs into the valley below, it creates a mesmerizing sight, enhanced by the lush greenery and rocky landscapes that frame it. The Maltiner Wasserspiele Trail, a family-friendly themed hiking route, provides easy access to the falls. Along the way, visitors can enjoy a series of smaller waterfalls, streams, and scenic viewpoints, making the journey as rewarding as the destination. The area around Melnik Fall is a paradise for hikers and nature enthusiasts, offering trails that range from leisurely walks to more challenging alpine treks. With its combination of natural beauty, accessibility, and outdoor adventure opportunities, Melnik Fall is a must-see highlight of Carinthia and a true gem of the Valley of Falling Waters. Number 37. Steubenfall, Tyrol's tallest waterfall. Nestled in the Ötztal Valley, near the village of Umhausen, Steubenfall holds the title of Tyrol's highest waterfall, plunging an incredible 159 meters into the depths below. Fed by glacial streams, it roars to life, especially in spring and early summer, when melting snow swells its flow to an astonishing 2,000 liters of water per second, a breathtaking natural spectacle that fills the valley with mist and thunderous sound. Reaching the waterfall is an adventure in itself. A well-marked hiking trail winds through lush alpine landscapes, while the more daring can take on the Via Ferrata. A secured climbing route that runs directly alongside the falls, offering an exhilarating close-up encounter with its cascading torrents. Along the way, visitors can pause at multiple viewing platforms, cross a natural stone bridge, and admire the vibrant alpine flora that thrives in the cool, misty environment. The ever-changing rainbows that often appear in the spray add a magical touch to the experience. For hikers, climbers, and nature lovers alike, Steubenfall is not just a waterfall, it's a dynamic alpine wonder where the raw power of nature meets the tranquility of the mountains. Number 38. Seefeld Ski Resort, Olympia Region Seefeld, Austria. Seefeld, nestled at 1,200 meters above sea level in the Tyrolean Alps, is one of Austria's most charming and accessible ski resorts, offering a mix of alpine adventure, relaxation, and cultural discovery. The resort is especially renowned for its world-class cross-country ski network, boasting an impressive 279 kilometers of trails that wind through snow-covered meadows and forests. With gentle downhill slopes, Seefeld is also ideal for beginners and those looking to refine their skiing skills. Its two main ski areas, Bergbahnen Rosshütte and Schwandkopf, cater to different levels of experience. Rosshütte is the larger of the two, offering wide runs, stunning mountain views, and modern facilities, while Schwandkopf provides a more intimate, family-friendly skiing atmosphere. Seefeld also stands out for its commitment to accessibility. At Bergbahnen Rosshütte, wheelchair-accessible chairlifts and surface lifts ensure that adaptive skiers, including monoskiers, can enjoy the slopes with ease. but skiing is only part of Seefeld's charm. Off the slopes, visitors can indulge in wellness and relaxation at luxury retreats such as the Alpine resort Sacher. Try their luck at the elegant Casino Seefeld, or take a scenic train ride to Innsbruck, just 30 minutes away, for a taste of Tyrolean history and culture. Set on a sun-drenched plateau, Seefeld offers panoramic views of the Zillertaler Alps and Stubaier Alps, while also serving as a gateway to the Karwendel Alpine Park, a haven for winter hiking, snowshoeing, and year-round outdoor exploration. With its blend of alpine sport, accessibility, wellness, and breathtaking scenery, Seefeld is more than a ski resort. It's a four-season destination where the Tyrolean spirit comes alive. Number 39. St. Anton am Arlberg, the cradle of alpine skiing. St. Anton am Arlberg, nestled high in the Austrian Alps, is one of the world's most famous ski resort villages and a true paradise for winter sports enthusiasts. Often called the cradle of alpine skiing, it has a long tradition as a pioneering destination where modern skiing techniques were developed. Each winter, skiers and snowboarders from around the globe flock to its slopes, which form part of the vast Arlberg ski area, offering over 300 kilometers of ski runs and 200 kilometers of off-piste terrain. With reliable snow conditions, state-of-the-art lifts, and slopes suited for all skill levels, it's no wonder St. Anton is considered a bucket list destination for mountain adventurers. Beyond skiing, the village itself exudes alpine charm, with traditional chalets, cozy cafes, après-ski bars, and luxury hotels set against breathtaking mountain scenery. Visitors can also enjoy winter hiking, tobogganing, wellness spas, and gourmet dining, making it a well-rounded destination for both thrill seekers and those seeking relaxation. In summer, the mountains transform into a hiker's and climber's paradise, with lush meadows, alpine trails, and panoramic views. From adrenaline-fueled adventures to peaceful alpine escapes, St. Anton am Arlberg offers year-round beauty and world-class experiences. Number 40. Lake Neusiedl, Austria's steppe jewel. Lake Neusiedl, the largest steppe lake in Central Europe, lies on the border of Austria and Hungary, with most of its expanse shimmering in Austria's Burgenland region. What makes this lake truly remarkable is its shallowness, averaging barely 1 meter deep, and its vast belts of reeds, which fringe the shoreline like a living green curtain. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Lake Neusiedl and its surrounding landscapes form a one-of-a-kind cultural and natural treasure. The area is home to an extraordinary variety of flora and fauna, particularly bird species, making it a paradise for ornithologists and nature lovers. Storks, herons, geese, and migratory birds thrive here, supported by the lake's delicate ecosystem. Beyond its ecological significance, Lake Neusiedl is a beloved playground for locals and travelers alike. In summer, its warm, shallow waters are ideal for swimming, sailing, and windsurfing, while the extensive network of cycling paths invites visitors to explore the scenic vineyards, charming villages, and historic estates that dot the region. The area is also renowned for its wine culture, producing fine white wines that pair perfectly with the lake's laid-back atmosphere. Yet, Lake Neusiedl is also fragile. Throughout history, it has experienced periods of complete drying out, a reminder of its sensitivity to climate and water level fluctuations. Today, ongoing conservation efforts seek to protect this unique environment, ensuring that its beauty and biodiversity endure for generations to come. With its blend of natural wonders, cultural heritage, and recreational charm, Lake Neusiedl stands as a timeless symbol of harmony between people and nature. Austria is a land where natural beauty and cultural heritage blend seamlessly, creating an experience that is both timeless and unforgettable. The soaring Alps invite adventurers to hike, ski, and explore breathtaking landscapes, while crystal-clear lakes and lush valleys provide moments of peace and reflection. Cities like Vienna, with its imperial palaces and world-class music halls, and Salzburg, the birthplace of Mozart, immerse visitors in art, history, and tradition. Beyond the famous landmarks, Austria's charm also lies in its small villages, where wooden chalets, alpine meadows, and warm hospitality create a sense of home for every traveler. Whether savoring the flavors of traditional Austrian cuisine, listening to the melodies of classical music echoing through historic halls, or simply wandering cobblestone streets surrounded by centuries of history, Austria leaves a lasting impression. It's a destination that speaks to the soul, a place where every season brings new beauty, every region tells a unique story, and every journey becomes a cherished memory. Austria is not just a country to visit, it is one to feel, experience, and remember. Once you have been here, its mountains, melodies, and magic will always call you back.